Okay, I just started the stream again. Doesn't matter anyway. Actually, I didn't want to talk to you because of Luigi, but well, that's fine too. Alright. I only talk to Method now because I actually wanted to get some one-ups. Right, we're gonna start with Bowser. Hey, Gifted Gamer, what's up? Yeah, I restarted the stream because it was very bad, and it's not really worth it to do for a tutorial. I'm gonna try to show it the best I can, though I myself have trouble with doing that skip either way. And yeah. Okay, so start a triple jump here because it's easier to time the triple jump up here. If you do it up here, it's a bit tighter, but it's still fine. Another triple jump here, and you get to this point. If you do like the most thing of the level perfectly until this point, you will get to the cycle that I got there. And what you want to do at this point is... That's a cycle different again, right? Yeah. What you want to do is, with this cycle, you want to get on the edge of this thing and just do a long jump up there, because you can skip all these things. So if you stand on this edge, you won't get stuck in this thing and won't die, as you can see here. And I can freely run here. I'm fine, Gifted. I'm fine. Right, so this is the hardest skip now. Actually, the only skip of this level here. This is the easier trick that I want to show you now. Hopefully it works. Yeah, it does. This will look like this. I'm gonna die now. So at this point, when you start the long jump and you get into the area where the gravity changes, you start the long jump by holding your control stick to the right, and after you get the gravity change here, after you change the area, you only want to hold up the whole time until you get the wall kick from the other platform there. Then you just do the wall kick and hold up and do the spin to get on the platform. So what I want to show you now is the faster version of the skip, though it's a bit harder to time. I actually forgot the timing right now. I'm gonna try it 1 or 2 times, but I'll just show you the idea of how doing it, maybe. It's also a bit different than the other one. Yeah, I think I have to immediately... spin when I'm changing the gravity there. I don't know. I can't do that skip anymore. At least not with Mario. It's pretty easy with Luigi. I know the timing there, but I just can't remember right now how it was with Mario. Maybe it was a bit later. No, it wasn't. Well, anyway, you know at least the easier skip. It's probably all you need to know. If someone really wants to know how the faster skip is working, I will practice that again, and I can tell you again. But yeah, right now I actually forgot how to do it. Alright, so... Okay, at this point we can already backflip up here, ignoring that Loomis. There is either you just crash the Luma and go the stairs normally up, or the a bit faster version is getting near to this point right here and starting a backflip up there. Sometimes you will get immediately up, if not you will get to the chance that making a backflip here. So don't worry, you can risk it. As I said, if you don't get up here immediately, you have the chance to wall jump there, so don't worry about that. Okay, this Bowser fight is pretty different to the others. What we want to do here is cancelling his animation, and he will spin at us now, and we're gonna cancel that spin with a spin against him. It will look like this, and he jumps immediately on the blue glass, so we can get his first hit. So we're canceling his animation again. After that we want jump and spin. It's hard to explain while you're playing that, so now he's gonna do a spin 2 times. So you wanna jump and do the first normal spin, and as he is coming with his second spin, you will just spin in the air a second time. It won't show the spinning the spinning animation, and you won't get any height of it, though it still counts as a spin, so it will cancel his attack again. This will look like this. I paused at a bad timing there now. So I'm gonna wait for him to spin 2 times again to show that better. Okay, so we jump, spin, and spin. Okay, so we want to be in the air all the time. I'm gonna show you how this actually looks like without doing anything. So we're spinning and spinning. Did you see that? He turned a second time while in midair without doing the actual spinning animation, though it still counts as one. At the third part, we want to cancel his animation again, but now we're gonna start with a spin on the ground, because this time he spins 3 times. We want to start with spinning on the ground. After that we're gonna jump, spin, and again while we're in mid-air we're doing a second spin to completely cancel all of his spins. This will somehow look like that. Okay, first on the ground, second in the air, and third in the air, and we can let him jump on that. And that's it. That's all you need to know for this last Bowser. Now some text skipping, and that's it. For beginners, this cancelling of his spins might be pretty hard to do. There's actually a timing that you need to get all of the spins while in mid-air, and that might be hard for beginners, so I would recommend to practice it for a bit before actually using it in runs, because every time you miss it you actually lose a life, and you might die because to this, so rather don't do it if you're not consistent in it. What you could also do as a part of a backup, you could just let him do one spin, and if he does another spin, then just cancel his last spin. That's easily done. Yeah, that's actually it. You can just dodge his first two spins or his first spin. Depends on which phase you are right now, and then just cancel his last spin. Okay, we don't want to save. We want to talk to Mailtoad though. At this point, normally you talk to Luigi, to Mailtoad. I talked to Mailtoad before because I wanted those 1-ups, so don't forget that. That's a very important point. You can do it later on too, though it's a bit better if you do it already here. So we're gonna start with Gold Leaf now. I don't have to explain too much in Gold Leaf, so that's a good thing. Gold Leaf 1 is pretty much... yeah, it's actually just collecting the parts like I'm showing you the route, and then just catching a bunny again, which is though the worst bunny of the whole game. This is still a hard challenge for me. Collect as many starbits as you can get on the way that I'm showing you. There is the second one. As I said, I won't explain here too much, only this one. You can either go this way and get this starship first, and then enter this Sling Star to get the starship up there. The slightly faster way, though the very hard way on this thing, is you can do a triple jump up here, after that a wall kick, and you can get this one first. It's not that easy though, so I'm gonna show you both ways. Either way you do it like this, getting this one, getting that one afterwards, maybe not miss it while in the long jump, and getting this one. The other way and much easier way would be getting this one first, then entering this Sling Star, get this one, and again with the long jump, that one here, floating in the air. So at this point you can see some starbits behind there. Collect them also. It would be better to collect here as many starbits as possible rather than not having anyone. So at this point you can stand on this fence, or even down. That's... no, actually this is a difference. Then you can just watch up there, maybe a bit more. Oh wait, it was at this point, right? It was even nearer. Okay, so when you're standing next to that bunny, you can just watch up and get this star, this pull star, and normally you can get in with the launch star like this. Doesn't matter if you do it the normal way though. It's not that much faster, so just as you want. Okay, so this guy will run to the right and just try to catch him as that. Shoot him with starbits and then try to catch him right afterwards. If it should happen that you miss all of the starbits, you would need to get to this button right here, and all those things will go up. And if the bunny jumps into something like there, you can catch him easier. Though, try to get this bunny with some starbits. Even though with this button it's really extremely hard to get this one. So rather make sure to get this guy with some starbits rather than trying to shoot as many as starbits on him, and then you miss him all the time, and then you will probably never get him again. Or you will need about, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It happened to me already, so I'm speaking out of experience. Okay, Gold Leaf 2. This is a very interesting one. There are 2 skips which I need to explain. So you want to start to long jump here, get to this point. Here you also have different ways to get up there. The first one is not with you. Okay, so the first one is starting a triple jump and getting the triple jump on that fence here. Then you can do another wall jump and get up here. A very hard way to get up here is doing a backflip from here. This is pretty tight and you only barely get it. I wouldn't recommend that. Rather get the triple jump than trying it with this backflip. Or, which is the easiest one, you stand right here. You stand right here and wait for the cataquack to put you up. No, actually it was here with the cataquack. I'm not doing that trick like this, so I actually forgot how to do this. Yeah, it's at this point. Not at the left point, but here in the central. And then you wanna go into the launch star. From here on you can decide which one you want to do. Either you start just a triple jump to get up here. Can I get back again? I should get up with a triple jump. Or not. Okay. Either you can do that triple jump like I did, or you can just do a side flip or a back flip with a spin to get up here. It doesn't matter at all. Maybe the triple jump is the fastest one. I actually don't know. Decide as you want. So now this trick we're gonna do now is maybe one of the hardest ones. You will land here afterwards. You can actually start immediately a triple jump from here and get up to this point. Doing it like this is extremely hard though. I can't really give you any tips for this, rather than just saying try to repeat as I showed you how to do it. Can you please shoot me back so I can explain the other way? Thank you. Okay, so again, you start at this point and you can really start a triple jump here. The only thing you need to look at, you need to do the triple jump from this point. At least from this grass. Everything else doesn't matter, but you need to get the triple jump from this grass on. It doesn't matter from which side you do it, but to do it from here, that's already the fastest way. There is a very consistent setup though. So as I said, you start here normally. You just want to go all this way to the right, and you will come to this point. I'll just beat that Goomba real quick because we need a bit of silence. So what you wanna do here is pushing that chest here, pushing the C button to actually get the camera like this, and then you wanna start a triple jump from about here. Okay? So, oops, that was the wrong one. What you can look what you can look at from here is that doing the second jump at about this point, and you will most likely get it every time. This will look like this. I wanna do, as I said, the double jump from here and the triple jump right afterwards. So, as I said, the most important thing on that is doing the double jump at this point that I saw you. And yeah, the rest you need to figure out. Okay, you wanna get to that launch star next. Please, Nocturne, your strat? It's also my strat actually. Anyway, alright. So we're gonna land at this point, and we're just gonna jump down. Getting a triple jump over this mole right here to get the bee suit. So there are also different ways how to get up to the star up there. The fastest and the most likely easiest one is doing the skip with those rocks. So what you wanna do, you jump, and well, let's say right before you hit that rock, it will look like this. You will just jump on that rock and the rock will break. But we don't want to just break it. We rather want to make a spin right before, so we gain extra height like this. You see it? I got so high, although I would normally get it like this. Okay. So again, just jump, and right before do the spin, and then just hold A. Right. So this will look like this. I'm just holding A as long as I need to, and land on the star. Please be aligning. Please, Nocturne. No, it's actually funny because I didn't look after that strat or after that setup from you. I actually found it out myself too. It's pretty funny. So we were kind of the same way, but okay, you found it before me. But I didn't look it up from you. So I can be a bit proud of me. But only a bit, alright? Ah, the distraction's okay. I'm gonna write in the description where some stars start anyway, so the little thing in between isn't that big deal. Yeah, I've had cases. Alright, Nock. Okay. Here's another skip that give many people a pretty big trouble. There are also different ways how to get up there. So in goalie 3 you wanna get up at this point, and you don't want to have your camera fixed on the species upgrade there. Rather than looking like Mario does. So there is a very hard way to get up on this platform with Mario with a triple jump. I can't get it consistently either, so I'll just show you how it would look like. You're gonna start the triple jump here. That's not gonna work. You can't lose any of your height there, otherwise this trick won't work. Yeah, that was pretty close too. It will about look like this, but again, not really recommendable for beginners or even advanced people. Have very big problems with that. So yeah, can't get it right now. I'll try it one more time. Ah, there we go. You saw how tight that timing is. You only barely get it, even if you got it perfectly. The easier way to do this strat is going behind the tree, then try to be as near to the tree as possible, and then just run to the left. As soon as Mario pushes that mushroom that is behind there, just let go and go a bit forward and start a backflip at this point. A backflip and a spin and 2 wall jumps is what we need now. So you just hold back, do a wall jump, do a spin, and Mario will face automatically to this edge here, where he starts another wall jump after you spin, and you can get much more easily up there than, as I said, with the triple jump. So again, just backflipping, Mario will automatically face into this direction, so don't worry about that. And if you bonk like this I did there, normally you can still get the wall kick, though it might be a bit hard. And sometimes he even grabs the ledge there. So that's the point of it. Ground pounding on here, starting a triple jump at this point. Actually he should have spun there, but he didn't. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you bonk here again. Normally you would get up maybe with a wall jump or again with ledge grabbing. If you can't get the triple jump, just do a backflip and a wall kick from here. Then just go this way. Again, getting on the trampoline, and that's it for this one. So here are also many different ways how to do this fight. For this first phase you can just do a normal jump on this stone platform and do another long jump and a spin to get up on his head. This will look like this. And then you can just ground pound him. The other way how to get a hit on him would be getting up here with a backflip and a spin. But as I said, it also is enough to just get here and do a long jump and a spin. It's already enough. Another trick to get up on him is by getting some damage like this. That's a pretty risky one though, so rather do not do it like that. Now there will be another way. You can just long jump into him. Okay, now he turned at a bad point. Doesn't matter though. But that is the reason why I wouldn't recommend getting some damage for that. But yeah, what you can do is getting a wall jump from him. That's also a possibility. The best way out to do it though is like this. At this last phase, just wait for the 5 bottles to shoot. I was a bit too early again. 4, 5, and then get the backflip up here. This is just a variety of possibilities you have that I wanted to show you. You can do it as you want, but as I said, doing it with the damage trick, rather don't do it like that. Secrets. So we're gonna enter gold leaf 2 now. Okay, there's not much to explain. Just do it like me, that's all. We're gonna select the second star. And just go this way. Again, you know, just running up and spinning all the time to get up on a slope. Get a bubble here. Point at the clock. At the bell. There we go. Just point at the bell and it will trigger this thing, and then just get the notes like this. If you miss one, it's okay. Just get back and get this last one. That's gold leaf secret. So the next one. Yeah, the next one is pretty dumb to explain. I actually forgot to change the number. This was the 50th star. Well, you will see it anyway. So what we're gonna do now is the gold leaf comet. We're gonna do the tree skip again, though this time the camera angle is completely different. There is again the chance to do it with the triple jump and with the backflip strat that I showed you. Again, the backflip strat is the easier one, though the triple jump would be the faster one. I'll just show you how to do it the best way, which would be like this. Hopefully like this. So we're gonna want to super start again. Perfect. Start a triple jump up here. Okay, it didn't work, but again, push the mushroom, get a bit forward, do a backflip. Yeah, this one is a bit harder to do like this, but you will find a way. And again, doing the same thing, only with different camera angles. You just have to turn the control stick in that direction that you need, and that's all. If you guys have any troubles doing this tree skip though, just contact me. I'll try to show it. I'll try to explain you how to get it easier. Maybe just to look at what are you doing wrong, what might be better. C-Slide 1, alright. So we're gonna switch to C-Slide now. Thankfully C-Slide is pretty much straightforward. At the first star, I don't have to explain anything because it is an auto-scroller that I can't even how's the word? What is the word? What is the word? I just no, I just can't remember the word. Well, anyway, you just start to get to Guppy like this, and then you can chill a bit. Just get a shell. Make a break with the C button. It's like C like 0, and not C like, you know, C like from a clown or so. And then just swim through the rings. It's not much. It's not much more in this one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, and that's the whole star. That was very hard, right? Well. No. It should have been a C. Why did you... There we go. Only 7 stars left now. I will try to do a trick that I will explain in the next star though, because I don't have enough time to explain it here. Don't worry about it, just look at it for now. I'll explain it later on how to do it. If I even get it. That's the other question. There we go. The reason why I don't explain it here is maybe obvious. So that's the comment. As I said, don't worry, I'll explain it in the next mission. How many star bits do I have right now? I still need 600 for... okay. I have more than enough. Okay, so there are 3 times that you want to get this trick that I did there. one time, as I did just before, and 2 times in this penguin race. I will show you when you want to get it, but first I'll explain how to do it. So there are 2 different ways how to get it. The first one is just staying still on the surface from the water and just start spinning. Okay, didn't work now. Should have worked though. Or it doesn't. Do I have to hold A maybe? Yeah, I do have to hold A. Alright. Okay, so you wanna stand still, as I showed before. Hold A at this point, and then just spin, 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 spin. Actually, I didn't want to jump out. I don't know, he does it every time differently. Yeah, he really does it differently. Okay, don't hold A, don't hold A. Then it should be easier to get. Yeah, you really need to spin extremely fast to not jump out like this. Because if you're not, he does something like a double jump if you don't spin fast enough, and this will end up in such a double jump like there, and then you won't get it. But as I said, staying still and spin as fast as you can. And you will get this. So you can turn the direction that you want to swim as you wish. The important thing is, don't stop spinning the whole time you need this trick. Because if you spin a bit too slow, you will actually lose it. The thing that is actually triggering that is that if you spin and you get to the surface, Mario will look out with his head, right? And if you're underneath the water, you want to do a spin at exactly this point that he gets out of the water like this. If you spin at this very moment, he will get this. He will get this. We call it surface swim, and it's pretty hard to get though. The easiest thing is to do it like I showed you before, with staying still and just spinning as fast as you can. There is a second way to get it though, by just swimming underneath and trying to get it like this. This one is really hard though, because getting the right timing to get the surface swim again is really hard. I can't really give you any tip for that. Just try it as much as you want, and maybe you will get it consistently like that. But yeah, that's all that I can say to the skip. It's pretty random, kind of, so it's hard to explain what exactly to do with that. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, again, we just immediately start spinning as the penguin race starts, And then we're gonna do a ground pound here. And now comes the exhausting part of the whole run. You want to you want to spin the whole race in here, because this is actually the fastest way to get the star. If your arm hurts, you actually did it right. Let's say it like that. And up until here, this is the second time where you want to get this surface spin, swim, and want to get through the finish line. This is really tough to do with the arm, because you're not allowed to stop spinning. If you don't want to go through a torture like this, oh, my arm hurts. Just get a shell and just do the surface swims rather than spinning the whole time. It is faster, though it also has a certain price. Let's say it like that. And don't forget that you have to do this thing 2 times in a row. So your arm will hurt much more than mine now. So the next one is toy time. Alright. Okay. This one in here is actually one of the last big skips that you need to learn. This is a pretty, let's say, fairly easy one compared to others, though it's still not that easy to get. So at this point, again, just follow me how I do this level. If you don't get this triple jump from here, please don't take the spring up mushroom. Just do a backflip up here. It's not hard at all. So please don't take it. If you don't get this triple jump, it's okay. You can still even get up here. Though I messed it up a bit now. Doesn't matter, you can get easily up there, so please don't take the spring, Mario. Okay. So just skip the whole part again with some wall jumps and some backflips. Long jump up here, backflip and a spin, and you're up on this bottle, and that's everything you need. I guess, oops, knock. Oh well. Okay. So now comes the hard part. You will actually need to use this armpit there to skip the whole Mecha Bowser that we need to climb here. That's a pretty hard one. You will need a lot of wall jumps I'll just do it for now, and I'm gonna explain while I'm doing it what you need to take care of if you do it. So we're just gonna start. So the camera will change several times. Maybe sometimes it won't. It really depends on which point you start your wall jumps and everything. Though be prepared to massive camera changes. But don't panic. Just concentrate on the point where you are right now, okay? So, as I said, many wall jumps are needed for this, and the actual way is to get up here. There is one point that you need to take care of the most, which hopefully I can get that camera angle like I want to. No. No. Okay, that might be fine now. Or not. I actually want to show you a thing that you need to take care of. I want to get that though. I don't get it with the other camera angle though. Oh, that's nice. This yellow thing here can block you so much that you just fall into death sometimes. Make sure to get so much underneath this thing that when you're doing a wall jump from the left to the right side, you're not gonna hit that yellow thing with your head, because it will block your complete jump, and you will most likely fall into death. This is maybe the most important thing to look at this skip. Several wall jumps that you have to do afterwards are pretty easy, but this is the most important thing to look at. So be sure to be about at this height that I'm right now, maybe a bit higher, so you can get your wall jump without bonking into that yellow thing, and then just get up here, backflip and so on. If it happens that you mess up the wall jumps and get on this point, there's nothing lost. You can you can go the harder way to try a backflip there again and then start those wall jumps, or you do some other things like getting at about this point and start a long jump from here to get on to get here. Or another backup would be getting a backflip at this point to get up here. So there are several ways how to actually save that if you don't get the wall jumps immediately. From here on you can do either a triple jump or just a backflip, and you will get up here. The triple jump might be pretty hard because you actually need to spin afterwards, and the triple jump at this point isn't so easy to get, so I would rather recommend doing it with the backflip, because you have to struggle with that triple jump a bit to get up there. Then just wall jumping all the way up here and destroy the whole thing with a ground pound. For all the people that are interested in that, you can actually do this armpit skip from the left side too. I don't know which one is faster. It's just possible from both. It might be even the same speed. You can do it as you want. So, secret next. Alright. There's not too much to explain, thankfully. You want to enter the second mission of Toy Time. The thing is, you have to make sure that you get enough star bits. If you don't have enough star bits to feed the Luma, exit the level again and repeat it. Because if you just do the normal star afterwards, you might yeah, okay, now I didn't pay attention. I actually did reset. I haven't saved yet. Alright, anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I did reset. I actually wanted to. No, I'm not gonna break that now. Right, so again, if you don't get enough star bits at the first try, just enter the level again. Because otherwise you will mess up the comet cycle and you won't be able to get the comets anymore as you want them to. So okay. Again, we do enter the second mission, and we want to get 50 star bits. Remember that, 50 star bits. I'm gonna tell that now because the Hungry Luma isn't here anymore. So try to get all of those star bits from those two hearts and the rest from here. If you have not enough, just collect the rest of here. Start a triple jump at this point, do a spin, and you will skip a little bit of the part here. Normally here is a Hungry Luma, right? And this Hungry Luma wants 50 star bits, and you will just need to feed him. Then you enter this launch star and do the star like this. Getting this button first, then changing your direction, getting this button next, getting down here, get on the central platform. Here is also an important point. Wait for those buttons right here that you can go up straight afterwards, because going down is much slower than waiting for those buttons, for those switches here, and going up. So make sure to go up every time, even though if you would need to wait for the switches. It's all fine. Yeah, I won't explain too much here because you just need to know which route you have to take, and then just getting the star. Okay, next one at this point. So afterwards comes the comet, which is the 57th star. So normally you would have a yellow comet at this point right here. I don't have it now because I took another file. Don't worry, there will be a comet for you as long as you make sure to get the secret first before doing the actual second mission, alright? You just have to do the same star a second time. Faster foes, that's it. So I'm just gonna do that again. Be a bit careful though here, because they are really fast and you might underestimate their speed. Just go a bit slower. It's all better than dying. Hitting the switch and getting up here. Jumping over the spike things. And we're done. Okay, 58 star is the actual Toy Time 2 mission. So we're gonna enter the second mission again. At this point you have already done the secret and you can actually skip the cutscenes while entering the star. So this would be the second star and you can just skip the intro like this. And again, just follow my path. There is not much to explain at this point again. Getting a triple jump and a spin to skip most of these things. Triggering the bolt in here. Getting that part in the crystal. And then just go up here. And that's the whole thing. So the next one is Drip Drop. So the Hungry Luma to Drip Drop is right here. It's like the kitchen. Normally there would be a Hungry Luma. There's already the transformed Luma. You will need 600 star bits for this, so don't forget that. Make sure to get 600 star bits, then feed him and enter the launch star. Okay, so Drip Drop is like the moles. There are swimming eels which only move when they're on screen. So they are completely acting like the moles. I will show you a way how to get them. Let's say the most easiest way. So getting the shell, ground pound down, and you want to follow the left one first. Up to this point here. The aiming with the shell is pretty hard. There's the first way how to do it would be from down here, aiming up. Though the timing to get the shot on this eel is a bit harder than doing it differently. I will show both ways, don't worry about that. I just want to show the first way. So at about this point, aiming up so the light will actually target the eel. Normally this one hits, sometimes it still doesn't. This aiming thing with the shell underneath underwater is pretty weird, so I can't tell you for sure if that will hit or not, but it should. This is about the way how to shoot the eels. Alright? Yeah, sometimes again, as I said, it doesn't. If it doesn't, just get the second shell real quick that is just in front of you and get as near to the eel as possible and then shoot it down. If you don't get the first shot, get the red shell here and go back again to find that eel. There it is. Just swimming back is enough. Then get to the red shell again, but try to leave the eel from the screen so that you can get the shell without any problems. Swim a bit more and then just turn around and the eel will still be here, and then just shoot your red shell and it will find its target. Right, and the ship is here at this point. Right, so I'm gonna show the other way too. So transform again. I can't skip the intro cutscene because if I would do that, the cycle for the eels would be different, and that is not what we want. Because in a run you can't skip this intro. Right, so again, getting the shell, following the left one, but this time we want to get a bit higher and shoot it at this point. Then just getting the next green shell, killing this eel by just touching it with the shell, getting this last one, turn around again and shoot it with the red shell, and that's all you would need to do. Again, go, or rather swim, to the ship. Okay, the 60 star is Honey Hive Luigi. First mission. So if you haven't done it yet, go to the mail toad and he will show you a letter from Luigi. That will tell you that Luigi found another star in Honey Hive. So we're gonna go to Honey Hive. And getting Luigi. I will take the Luigi star itself now, though normally you want to select the first mission, alright? I will select this one though because I already have gotten the Luigi star. But normally you want to take the first mission and go just the normal way up there. Don't have to kill this bug. Just punch down Luigi. If you kill the bug, meanwhile, it's okay. And that's the last Luigi star you want to get. There we go. No, not 601. Reactor. Okay. So after that you will automatically be ported to Rosalina. She will talk to you and she will ask you this thing. Just say yes, and then you're gonna watch this cutscene. I'm gonna let it play now because you normally have to watch it. Dum 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 dum. Why does the music play again? I really have to fix my my follower alert. Okay. So at this point again, just follow my path. You have nothing else to do. The reason why I jumped so far to the left is because you can't just jump down, because you will face an invisible wall that will block your jump. I'm actually gonna show you that, so you're gonna know what I mean. I don't know where the platforms are. So if I jump just down, I will be blocked by an invisible wall. So make sure you do your jump to the left, like I did before. Then just do some ice skating long jumps there. Just hold to the right, do a long jump, get a bit up and do the next long jump up here. If you're not getting it with only the long jump, it doesn't matter, just do a spin and you will make the jump for sure. Here just hold to the right and do the long jumps. Never turn back, just get the damage boost and get through. Some more long jumps without getting your ass burned. Wait for that cycle. get those 2 coins and you can continue. So you can do a backflip here to get up on this thing. Do another long jump. Either go right or here to the left, as you want. Then just get to the launch star. I can't really explain you too much here because you will just need to do it like this, and you will need to do this on your own to figure out what is the best for you. I'm just showing you the maybe fastest way, and you will just want to repeat it like that. So at this point you can actually long jump up those stairs, though it's pretty hard. So rather just do some normal jumps to get up here. Again, Bowser will talk to you. Some things that you don't even want to know because they're nonsense. So just skip it, and that's it. So in the first phase you want to position yourself at this point, wait for his waves, and then just get him with the spin. A second time you hit him, again, the best way to do it is aligning yourself with the crystal near to you, and you will get the spin every time. But just standing still. That's it. Second phase is just hitting this first thing to punch him down. Hit the second one. Okay, that should have normally hit, but whatever. And get his second phase down. So the first phase, the third phase is a bit more tricky. He will start to do those earthquakes. You want, as he starts this spinning animation, you want to get hit by one of those waves, alright? Why is that? Because this cancels his spinning animation, alright? So it's gonna look like this. And you can then just wait for him to break the glass and get your first hit down on him. You only need one more. So the second one is cancelling his animation with a spin onto his tail. There are also 2 ways how to do it now. The first way would be getting hit by one of those 2 fireballs that he shot while he's spinning. That will cancel his spinning animation again. Or you just wait out his whole spinning and stand on a glass. I'll show it to you without taking the damage from the fireball, which would look like this. Just run away from him and wait for his spinning to end and get your last hit down. And yeah, this is the end of the Galaxy tutorial. At least of the Any percent tutorial, but I won't make a 120 star tutorial. I don't even know the star is the best way myself. In 120, I only know it in Any percent, so I'm gonna stick with this Any percent tutorial now. Now the last grand star will appear, and as you hit the last star, you will stop your timer and you did one of your any percent runs. And the timer stops here. Alright, so that was the last part of the tutorial. I really hope it helps a lot of people. If there are any more questions or things that you have trouble with, just contact me via Twitter, via Skype, via Twitch, whatever you want. I'd rather know with Skype though. Don't want to give out to too many people. But most likely Twitter and here on Twitch. Just message me. I'll do my best to answer your questions. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I have nothing more to say rather than, again, I hope it helps you, and if you need any more help, feel free to contact me. That's it. Right, so thanks for watching, and I'm off. Bye bye. I'm just gonna let this play to the end now.